Okay. Hi guys, sorry, I didn't realise that was going to happen. My name is Bubs, and welcome back to Black Mirror. I have decided to continue this series as just a normal Let's Play on YouTube because I'm focused on Resident Evil 4, ready for Resident Evil 3 Remake, and thought we'd have a better time of it doing it this way. So sorry if it's a bit jarring, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I was just wandering around the mansion trying to find clues about Elsa's death, and we also need to investigate the woman we've been seeing in our visions. Just wandered into this room and then got confronted by the butler man who's asking us to wait outside, but we need to get past this. So you know what, tired of his attitude.
May I remind you, this is my house?
May I remind you that it is not yours yet?
Alright, you know what, let's get you out of the way.
A mountain out of the way.
Okay, fine. We won't try forcing our way in.
Fair enough.
Let's examine.
There's no doubt about his loyalty, nor with whom it lies.
There's definitely stuff around here. Let's talk to him a little bit.
Mr. McKinnon, who is Clara?
The lady, Clara, young Eddie's late mother. A box with some of her belongings are kept in the library, as Master Eddie feels himself more a Gordon than a Mallory.
Okay, so the library might be a good place for us to go next. Oh, hang on. Let's examine over here.
If Eddie really gave her that pendant, he might be her killer. And I might not be losing my mind.
What's over here? Can I... Yeah. We talk to him again?
Maybe once I found out what really happened to Father here, I can finally talk to my family and staff about some lighter topics.
Alright, let's leave. Alrighty, well, that's definitely sort of set us another place to go, I suppose. So if we head towards the library, we'll try and find that box, because Clara, I believe, is the woman we saw in our vision. The one that was being sort of dropped through into the lake by the master. Come along, dear. Oh, and this is our lovely assistant. I can't remember her name.
Clara seems to be the name of Eddie's mother.
It's hardly an uncommon name. We need more proof for a grave accusation like this.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the library anyway. I think it's through this door. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm kind of losing my mind just a tad. Bit like our dear David. I do love a good mystery. It's got a very Sherlock Holmesy feel to it all. Okay, so this is the library. Now I need to find that box. So we need more evidence before we can accuse Eddie of murder. I wonder if it was Eddie. That might be a red herring. I know my mystery films like I think I do. There's normally a red herring or two. Yeah, and apologies for how dark it is in here, by the way. It's it's very hard when the only source of light is the woman that's following you. So let's get upstairs. Okay. So Eddie's got something in the library. Colonel Mustard with a wrench, maybe? Did I already make that joke? Possibly. Good grief. Would you mind keeping up, dear? Did she even come upstairs? She didn't, did she? Honestly. Fine, I will wander around in the dark of my own leisure. Is this it?
The belongings of Eddie's mother.
Here we go. Okay, detective time. What's
Recognize that?
The necklace. Is that...
A young Eddie and his mother Clara.
So it is his mother's necklace. Okay.
I regret to inform you that your husband, Corporal Victor Mallory, number 874511, was killed in action with the enemy on the day of the 14th of September in Ypres. Your husband was involved in an advance against enemy lines. While he and his fellow soldiers fell, the action was successful, and you can take comfort in knowing his sacrifice saved many lives. It was not possible to get his remains away, and he was buried in a soldier's grave. Please accept the condolences of all the company. Yours, Captain Arthur Jones, 4th Army.
Eddie's father died in the war. Might explain why he's so hostile.
Thank you for your last letter. My heart soars with every word of yours I read. I touch the ink and imagine your fingers are just inches from mine, that we can almost touch, that I can almost feel the warmth of your skin once more. Young Edward grows more like his father each day. You'd be amazed how he shares your looks. I long for the day that this terrible war is ended and you return home to us, so we can be a family once more. I shall write to you again soon. Know that until then you are always in our hearts. Your loving wife, Clara.
The date. She was writing this when the death notice arrived. Oh, the poor woman.
No. I don't think there's anything else here that can be investigated, is there? Is there anything else around here we can look at? What have you got to say about that, dear?
You see? The necklace was his mother's. He gave it to the maid. The maid!
The
You're
maid!
right. We need to speak to him about this. But how could you know this? I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Cousin
we're
Eddie
keeping
might be a
our
murderer.
madness a secret.
How I draw my conclusions can wait for now.
Okay, so we need to head back and confront Eddie. Man, the frame rate in this game just keeps dropping. Right. So, where did we come in? Ah, here we go. Okay, I need to pay more attention to the verbal clues in this game, because it's not signposted, which I quite like. You kind of have to pay attention and go off the words that are spoken. That kind of is where your next objective is. So, let's wander on back. We have further evidence now. You can't reject us any longer, you butch butler, you. Alright. Confrontation time. Alright, here we go. Hello.
Eddie, I need to ask you about the maid. About Ailsa.
You didn't know her!
I know that you and her were... That is to say, I know you had feelings for her.
Haha, got ya.
That's poppycock! You're as deranged as your father was!
David, really? You go too far with this behavior.
This is
The
literally like a
police
game
will
of
be
Clue.
here soon. Would you not prefer to clear this up before they get here, in case they link Eddie with a crime?
Now look here, young lady. How dare you speak?
That's enough. Eddie.
Let's go with Little Doe first.
My little doe. Strange thing to call the help.
How? It was just harmless fun, that's all.
You
And the
gave her
pendant.
this. It was your mother's.
I did.
Check us out,
It
proper
was.
little Sherlock Holmes.
Eddie! I was just trying to cheer her up. She has nothing, and I had no need of it. You know she sends... You know she sent most of her money home to her grandmother.
Oh, so he does have a bit of a heart of gold, bless him.
Her clothing was ripped, as if someone was trying to force themselves upon her.
I would never have hurt her.
You're a worthless liar. You think she thought being pressed against a dead animal was harmless fun?
How do you know?
Oh, we can see
It's
things,
true.
dear Eddie.
Elsa and I would never have laid a finger on her. We were in love. I helped her with everything, even with her chores. Rose,
That's quite enough. Eddie, you are obviously upset. And you are not helping, David. Angus, will you please take the young master upstairs?
As you say, Mom.
Oh, you are blind, woman. I think you're hiding something as well. I don't trust
think you
anyone in
have
this
caused
house.
quite enough disruption here. We shall settle this heritage dilemma first thing tomorrow.
I don't think so. I have more questions now than ever. About my father, the maid, this whole damn house.
Have a care, David. Need I remind you of your father's temper?
I would never.
Given the current mental state of Master Eddie,
Oh,
you
that's
should
a
be
low
part of
blow,
the heritage
lady.
considerations. Any discussion on the topic would be futile at this point. Would you not agree?
Thank you, Leah. Maybe it's a good thing you're here after all.
She's good cop, we're bad cop. Leah, that's her name.
Impudent brats.
What's going on?
Did you notice when Margaret got angry?
When Eddie mentioned... What was it? Chores involving a rose. What does that mean?
Something about the garden, perhaps? We could ask Rory. Or is it about the attic? Oh, I wonder. Whatever it is, it's something she doesn't want us to know.
Most definitely. But that makes
I
it
saw
so
the maid
much
coming
more
down the stairs with a
intriguing.
tray. But there's nothing up there but an empty room.
Interesting.
Ah. Okay, we have a quest log update. Let's check it out. Okay, so we've investigated Elsa's death. We still need to find out about the drowned woman. And we need to know why Elsa was in the attic. So... I suppose heading to the attic might be our first move. It may give us answers. Let's talk to Leah. I just want to get her thoughts.
You see? The necklace was his
You're right. But
cousin Eddie.
Okay, we're still on that. Alright, no worries. Not quite ready to tell her that we see visions and we're going crazy like dear old dad. But we have enough to go on. Okay, well... Will you stop wandering off, Leah? We have more pressing matters than to explore the house, dear. So everyone's gone to bed. So Eddie's not as bad as we thought. It seemed quite genuine there. And again, I don't think he's the killer. If the butler did it, that's just pure gold. Ah, here we go. Come along, give us some light. So we can't get in the attic still. So the attic would surely be the next move. I'm going to return to the boudoir. Just to see, because I don't know if it's the case if we have to carry on the investigation tonight, or... So we need to find out why Elsa was in the attic, so... Maybe we need to go and talk to a maid? I would assume we need to talk to a maid.
Do I need anything from in there right now? Don't think so.
Well, David just answered that question for me. Right, so we need to find a maid. Come along, Leah. So I'd say sort of the overall main objective is to know about who is in the vision, because that's going to lead us to more goodies later on, I think. But for now... let's go this way. We did say about sort of talking to Rory, so maybe if we can find Rory, we might find out what the rose situation is. Chores involving a rose. Oh, we're going back down to the basement? Okay, we'll see what's in the basement. This might give us a better indication of Elsa's death. Or maybe Elsa has the key on her for the attic. Oh, Elsa. Just beautiful. I don't think there's anything more down here. Right. Screw it. I'm gonna go and find Rory. Because Rory may have the answers, because we can't get into the attic, which we know is where Elsa was. We can't go back to the bedroom, because David doesn't want to sleep yet. So, let's see if we can wander outside. Which we can. That's good to know. I don't know if any of you guys have played Black Mirror before, by the way. If you've got any hints or tips as these Let's Plays come out, please tell me. Or just tell me about what you thought of the game. I'd be really interested to know. I do love me a good detective game. Those are always fun. This one's got a bit of a slower pace to it, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. But, we'll see. Need to find Rory. The old man Rory. I love they automatically change to outside gear. Okay. Let's see if we can find him. Can we get in this place? Oh! There he is. Old man Rory, how you doing? Let's ask about the
There are
runes
some strange
first.
markings carved into the stones on the shore.
Runes, aye. I'm old-fashioned, I suppose. Still hold to the old ways.
Superstitions
that.
don't gain validity just by being believed in for a long time.
I'd watch that. Your precious science
Oh, yeah.
doesn't have all the answers, lassie.
Forget Leah's a scientist. She was also our father's... Not science, sorry, she's a psychiatrist. She was our father, David's father's psychiatrist. But let's ask about the roses.
That's an unusual looking rose. I noticed one lying by the side of the loch.
Aye, that's been me. A flower for the flower of Skahandu, Cecilia.
My aunt. They're for her.
I grew 'em for her. She loved the roses, did Cecilia.
Oh,
No the red ones, though. Made her think of blood, ye ken.
Forgive me, but wouldn't it be more fitting to place them on her grave?
Why, she's no there, is she, laddie? That's not where
he
she
knows.
rests. And I don't much stand by your modern god.
Rory, what happened to her? What happened to Cecilia?
I'm not in the mood to open old wounds, laddie.
fair enough. Let's ask about her grave,
May I
though.
have some of the roses, Rory? I'd like to place them on Cecilia's grave.
What's she to you? You didn't ken her.
No, I didn't. But she's family. And besides, Father always spoke fondly of her. He would even smile as he talked about playing in the gardens with her as a child.
He did he? Aye, well, that's good to ken. I should have some left in the
Love the
glasses.
Scottish dialect, by the way. If that is Scottish, I'm pretty sure it is.
I'll speak to you later, Rory.
Aye, I'm sure you will, laddie. Sorry, lassie, but you can't go in. It's for family only.
Just hold on a moment.
No, it's okay. I quite understand. You go ahead, and I'll wait here for you, if I must.
Aye, you must.
She's like, mm-hmm. Oh well. Like Rory said, he does cling to the old ways, so... And it is a place where he gets roses for Cecilia, I suppose, so probably doesn't want any strangers.
I know, it doesn't look like I have green fingers.
Well, it definitely has the makings of a greenhouse, it's just not got a lot in it. Ah, here we go.
Looking to break some more locks, laddie.
You just spying on me while I snoop around? Oh no, you're in the corner. I
Are
didn't see you there.
these...
Aye, Cecilia's roses.
They're beautiful,
I like to think so.
But they seem to be the only thing that grows here.
Interesting. Any more to do with this curse? What we got here?
These are dead as dodos.
Hard to raise anything beautiful here, ever since Cecilia's gone.
I'm guessing Cecilia's death. I might have mentioned this in some of the VODs, but I'm guessing Cecilia's death plagued the land a little bit.
Can you tell me about Cecilia? What was she like?
She was a lovely lassie, but she had more than her share of troubles.
Grandfather Edward.
You ken well enough, son.
You said she wasn't in her grave.
Aye, that I did, that I did.
Did she drown?
She did. Killed herself.
Ouch.
Her body was never found. Now all I have of her is my memories. And they are not what they were. And this.
A wreath. Interesting.
That is exquisite. Cecilia made this.
She made it, aye. For me. Girl must have cut her fingers 100 times doing it.
You ever
On the
prick your
thorn
finger
she
on a
carried.
thorn? It's not fun. Here we go. Oh, this is triggering a vision. Ooh. What's happening here? Are we seeing events from the past, or are we just hallucinating?
You are unworthy of the name Gordon.
Get away from her, you coward!
Okay. What? Oh, crud. Every time. Ghosts keep killing me. Okay. I'll play this game. Edward really is a nasty person, isn't he? Okay, I can't move. Right. Ah. No. Gotta keep the vision going. Oh, no, no. Step away from him, step away from him. Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. Ah! So I gotta get it off him while he's attacking her.
Get lost!
Ah, there we go.
Who is that old woman? It takes courage to confront Edward like that.
So that's not Cecilia in the vision. No, no, examine! Ah! No, no, no. Okay, so I need to keep the vision going. Right, right, come on. Examine! Examine! Oh, for... Ah! This game's interactiveness is a little bit off. It's a little frustrating, but we will press on. Here we go.
Who did?
All of them.
Whoa! Ghost Edward! Oh no! Okay. We're alright. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Oh, let's keep it in the circle. Get the headaches past us. There we go. Still can't breathe. Let's ask about Leah. We just
What
attacked her.
happened?
I could ask you the same thing. You started to talk to yourself. And then you were throwing your arms about like you were fighting something. I couldn't see what. You started bawling and the lassie came in to see what was
So
going
is
on.
he not blind
She
then?
tried to settle you, but you just went for her.
What about the old
I saw an
woman?
old lady. She wore a long, flowing dress. Her voice was strong, determined.
Sounds like Rosemary. She was Lady Margaret's mother.
Ah, interesting.
Was Cecilia not able to have children?
Yeah, we
Did that
didn't. I
anger
cut it out.
Grandfather
He
Edward?
carved Baron. on
Maybe
her
you
arm.
can see well enough too, son. Maybe you
Vision.
can. It
Let's
wasn't
skip the
her,
dialogue
it
by
was her
mistake.
husband. He was the bother. Couldn't, you can?
I think so, yes.
Aye, well, Edward blamed Cecilia for it. For picking the wrong man for her mate.
Ah, so she was a bit of
You'll
an
be
adulterer.
fine, laddie. You just need some fresh air. This place can get to you.
Probably can. Anyway, I did quest log updates, so we've found out who the drowned woman was. That was Cecilia. We've investigated Elsa's death. Now we need to find out why Elsa was in the attic. Don't think there's anything more in here. Alrighty. Let's go see how poor Leah's
I
doing.
need to know if there's proof to what I saw.
Oh, okay, so we're not leaving. Well, the roses are still here. Oh wait, hang on. Stuff Edward used. Hang on, can I examine the top bit first? No? Okay. Let's examine this bit.
The secateurs should be... Here they are. How could I know? This seems awfully accurate for a forgotten memory.
It's way too old to be your memory.
The crack is right there. Edward was furious. Seems like him and great-grandmother Rose didn't see eye to eye.
Okay. Let's see. Is there a tapestry over here? I think we've got what we need. Can I leave now?
Trust your instincts, laddie.
Thanks for the advice, Rory. I think he's on our side secretly. He's just very much keeping to himself at the moment. We're on to something now.
David, are you all right?
I should be asking
Am I
you.
right? I should be asking you. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I don't know what happened.
Don't worry. I faced much worse in the asylum.
I can
She's tough.
imagine.
I don't think it's possible to phase her.
Well, she did work in
Sorry,
a crazy place, so...
Maybe don't leave me outside like a naughty puppy next time.
Yes, quite.
Let's tell her
I
about
think that
Cecilia.
Edward may be responsible for the death of my Aunt Cecilia. Not directly. She drowned herself in the loch. I think that Edward drove her to it.
Old families usually have a skeleton or two in the cupboard.
Yes, but my family has a graveyard full.
Literally, we've got a big graveyard out in the back.
I feel like the madness that runs through this family, through these walls, is starting to seep into me too.
I can help you, but you need to open up. You need to start talking to me.
You would not believe me if I told you.
Stubborn,
Interesting.
just like your father.
Oh, well, we've got no choice. Let's
Whatever
leave the
secret this
conversation.
family is hiding, it's costing lives. Cecilia, the maid, my father. We have to put a stop to this. We need to find out what happened to the maid tonight.
What is it, David?
Oh,
I have to see.
the ghost boy's going to show us something.
David, wait!
Ah, the plot thickens. We're slowly close to opening up to Leah. I don't know what opening up to her is going to accomplish, but I think we're slowly getting there. but it looks like we're definitely making strides in the game. I wonder if this will all take place in one night? Wouldn't surprise me. I just want my own lamp, so I can wander around in the dark of my own leisure. That's all I ask for. My own lamp. Hey! Alrighty, are we regaining control, or...? Just seem to be following that boy from one room to the next. Not that I'm complaining, it saves me a heck of a lot of walking time. Come on.
You have to start confiding in me, David. What are you seeing?
Come on, David, open up. Memories? Maybe?
I can see echoes. Memories of those who lived here. I see my father as a young boy. He's trying to communicate with me.
Perhaps you visited here as a child. Maybe you're remembering stories your father told you of this place when you were young.
Maybe.
You see? I said you wouldn't believe me.
Let's give her the sack of toys.
I saw Edward in the glass house. He was cutting Cecilia with the succateurs. I saw where he left them. I found them there. How did I do that? How did I know?
I can't explain that yet either.
So?
So, we focus on the facts as we know them.
Go on.
Okay.
You saw the maid's body. Her neck was broken. That was the work of a human, not a ghost, yes?
I suppose so, yes.
Possession?
Lady Margaret knows more than she's saying, that's for sure.
Godspeed getting anything out of that old hag.
No, I know. But Eddie might be an easier option.
Yes. Yes, we need to find him. And make sure Margaret isn't there to interrupt.
I believe she's already gone to bed, but I'll check. You go find Eddie.
Are you going to give me a light? Oh, I finally have a candle. Good grief. Right, well. Did that quest log get updated again, or am I... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Well, that's clear enough.
Boy down here, or... No. I don't know where he was pointing from. The game kind of bugged out on me. Well, okay. Dad! Little kid who's also my dad. Hello. I'm assuming he was peeking out from behind the attic door. Just thinking. Maybe. We'll see. Ah, yes, here we go. Creepy attics. Can't decide what spooks me out more.
My dear Elsa. Oh, Sir Edward, you look very handsome today.
Eddie?
Why, thank you. You're as beautiful as ever, my little doll. Oh, mwah, mwah.
Okay. I don't even know how old Eddie is. Must he, like... He's got to be, what, 15? 16? I can't tell. Let's examine first before we talk to him.
Self-made dolls. Ugh. The stuff of nightmares.
No one likes dolls. Alright, let's talk to him. Eddie! Are you alright?
Eddie, can you hear me? What can you tell me about great-grandmother Rose? What did Elsa have to do? Eddie!
Oh, Eddie's being possessed. Oh, we've got a crucifix shadow on the wall. This gets interesting by the minute.
What do you see here, Eddie?
Be quite safe, the little rabbit said to his brothers and sisters. The fox is fast asleep. Some rabbits tiptoed past, but the fox was sly. He wasn't asleep at all. He opened his yellow eyes.
I've warned you before to mind your place. This will be the last time you defy me.
Great-grandmother Rose, I presume.
The eyes of the fox, they shone with cruel light as he punched on the rabbits and ate them all one by one. It was only then he went to sleep, his tummy full, his heart content.
So, what did Leah just see, I wonder? Well, she seems to be busy looking at Eddie. Let me have a little look over here.
I wonder what's on the other side. Is there... no, can't see a switch or lever. I guess not all castles are like Edgar Allan Poe used to describe them.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. It's interesting because that wasn't there in the vision. Oh, hello, what we got here? Oh, it's a photo piece. I forgot I was collecting those. Forgot a lot of things because it's been a while since I played this. Okay. Well, I think that's as good a time as any to call it. And we will find out what's happening with crazy little Eddie, although I'm starting to think our dad as a kid is possessing Eddie at the moment. We'll see. But thank you guys ever so much for watching. Do plan on continuing this series as a Let's Play. And then hopefully when Resident Evil 3 comes out, I'll finish streaming Resident Evil 4. And you can catch that on my Twitch stream as well. And I'll see you guys soon. So for now, guys, take care. Bye-bye.